Up everyone, Pasay Baller here. We are now in this second game for today, January 9, 2023. We will now be talking about this game between Chicago Bulls and Boston Celtics. That will happen at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. By the way, the spread given here is minus 8.5, and that's actually given towards the home team, Boston Celtics. Now, before we proceed, let's check on the standings and the rankings of both teams. Both teams belong to the Eastern Conference. All right. So for Boston Celtics, they are the number one team in the East and the entire NBA. They got a record of 28 wins and 12 losses. While for Chicago Bulls, they are at number 9 with a record of 19 wins and 21 losses. Right, so here we go. Boston Celtics, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, well, we can just skip that part because both teams actually had their rest last night. And in terms of momentum, this is going to be interesting because approaching this game, Boston Celtics, they are actually on back-to-back wins. But if you take a look at Chicago Bulls, they are actually in a three-game winning streak. All right, so I'm going to give it to Chicago Bulls in terms of momentum because not only are they having a longer streak, winning streak at that, they actually have, it seems like they have a better form because if you take a look at it, for the last 10 games, Chicago has won 7 as compared to Boston, wherein they have just won 6. Right, so let's take a look at the availability of the players or the health of both teams. Now, if you take a look at Chicago Bulls, because it's ball is out. Chicago Bulls. That's funny. So Chicago Bulls, they got a couple of players confirmed out. That's Lonzo Ball and Tony Bradley. While we have Caruso and Javonte Green listed as questionables. All right, so 2 players out, 2 players questionable. While for Boston Celtics, Gallinari is still out, and Marcus Smart is actually listed as questionable. All right, so obviously in terms of health, we got to give it to Boston Celtics because they only have a couple of players listed down here as compared to Chicago, which has 4. All right. I'm gonna make this one quick, right? Because Boston Celtics, just like what I said earlier, they are the best team right now in the East in the NBA. So the question is, would they be able to win it and at the same time cover the spread? Because the spread for me, that's a bit high. I mean, considering how the Bulls have been playing lately, for me that's a bit high. I understand if you take a look at the standings, the Bulls are just 19 wins, 21 losses, below 500%. But man, you got to consider how the Bulls have been playing lately. Just like what I said earlier, they have won 7 out of their last 10. So I think that 8.5 is a bit big, kind of disrespectful to how the Bulls have been performing lately. This is tough though because Boston Celtics, they are at home, and just like what I said, they are the best team right now. So anytime they can explode, but lately we've seen that Boston Celtics, they got this tendency to sometime mess things up, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that they will mess things up right now, but I feel like with the kind of momentum that Chicago Bulls has, plus the fact that Boston Celtics' best defensive player, Marcus Smart, is actually not 100% well, if ever he would be playing. That's going to be a huge plus for Chicago Bulls. Now, with the big three of Chicago Bulls, DeRozan, Levine, and Vucevic, man, that's automatically like 70 points a night already. So without Smart, in any case, Marcus Smart will not be playing. Um, man, that 70 points might actually become 80 or even more because they need Smart to actually put a stop on DeRozan or Levine. I think Smart might play, but he might not be 100%. I really don't know. But the 8.5, I'm not really comfortable giving that to Boston Celtics right now. I'm going to pick Chicago Bulls with a plus 8.5. I feel like coming onto this game, they have confidence and they have momentum. Yes, they might get beat by Boston Celtics, but I think the 8.5 is just a bit too much. My pick would be Chicago plus 8.5. Again, that's Bulls plus 8.5. Peace out, Pasay love, and God bless.